What's up, all? Late night stream. How's it going, Dizzen? Cassandra? Daisy? So I'm kind of lying tonight. I'm actually going to be remaking this song. And I am going to be doing it from ear. So this could be a long one. Might end up finishing it tomorrow, but I've already started the bass earlier today, as you can hear. You were just thinking of me. That's nice. So we got the bass going. Let's do the kick drums maybe, whatever's easiest right now. Let's also mark this as complete. There are no sequence rippers for this type of format, QSF or VGM or CPS2, so I got to do it the old-fashioned way. This isn't really Mega Man X, but my goal after this is to maybe make a Mega Man X remix of it. And there's a couple things where I just found the sounds for these things, by the way. All right, let's do some kicks. Kick, 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 kick. Yeah, okay, that's not going to be fun. I do wonder if that's from Mega Man's. Let's check Mega Man X's. So this is going to be a long one. I'm not going to stream all night. Probably maybe 2 hours, maybe 3 at most. So this sound is actually used. I think this is it right here. Okay, that's not the same sound, but I think this one is. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But I do know where these sounds came from. So we're going to be remaking this song. It's going to be fun. Remember back in the day when I would spend literally 6 hours remaking some music? This might actually be the same idea. Let's call you JV-1080 bass. This is gonna, I believe this is a 1080 kick. Let's double check that. Oh my god, my face is washed out from the white screen. Round kick, 83. Cakewalk, better behave. I'm more worried about my Wi-Fi, to be honest. I never got an Ethernet cable, so my network could cut out at any time. And if that happens, y'all, I apologize. It's kick. I think that's kick. Okay, I'm gonna change this to pop drum 1. Pretty sure that's the kick right there. Track was the kick on again. 5? Yeah. Never mind, I lied. 4. Actually, Ichiro gave me a copy of Cubase Cassandra, but I can't use it on stream because it doesn't support anything but ASIO drivers. Great for music production, bad for streaming. Can't sound capture ASIO. I mean, I probably could if I rigged up some kind of a weird multi-sound card thingy majigger, but all right, let's try to gauge the volume of these kicks. I'm pretty sure that's loud. Small, small. This should be maximized. Go right around here. Good. Most DAWs use ASIO. ASIO is pretty standard nowadays. Yeah, no, I used Cubase when I was in high school, probably in the 90s, just like Cakewalk. Used Cakewalk back then as well. Used Pro Tools in the 2000s. Pro Tools used to suck for MIDI stuff. It probably doesn't suck as much nowadays, but where is this? Round 9. Okay. All right, let's copy and paste all this fun stuff. Whoops. Five, 6, 7, 8, 8, and then delete this one. Or is it this one? No, it's this one. This song has a bit of triplets in it too, Cassandra. Those will be fun. The cool thing is because I'm remaking the song by isolating all the channels, I can pretty much hear where they are. If I was doing this from ear with no help by channel isolation, not only I'm already getting tired. Not only would I get a lot of notes wrong, but I mean I do have a lot of experience doing that anyways, but I'd probably get a lot of notes wrong. So we'll see. This should be a little bit more accurate. This is how I remade all those Sonic songs for the Super Nintendo. There's a lot of sirens outside. Ooh. This is definitely not a hi-hat, Jonathan. This is more of a kick drum. This would be more like the hi-hats. Let's see if I can find it. That is not a hi-hat. That is not a hi-hat. That is empty space. There we go. These are hi-hats. Yeah, if you're listening on a mobile device, definitely would probably be harder to hear what sound it is. All right. This kick drum track doesn't seem too complicated. Okay, I think it's just going to be all of the same stuff. So from here to here, paste here. Whoa, that is not right. I think it's just kick, kick, kick. So it's going to go. Okay, so that last kick is actually low. So I should actually do that for the other one too. So let's do that right here. I know you're here. I know you're here. Oh yeah, it was around 9. 9. Right here. Yeah, there's a lot of high end in this kick, and I don't think this is the right kick anyways, but right now I'm just trying to get the notation in there. Gonna go kick, 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 kick. No, just kick on the beats. This is the best part about remaking music. It doesn't sound great until it starts coming together. And it won't start coming together for, I don't know, at least a few tracks are made. Okay, 23. I think it was at beat 23. 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 23. 2, 3, 4, and 1 here. So there's like a little bit of a, I think that's a dotted note right there. So we'll start this here and then we'll paste this here. It's the same kicks. Literally the same. We're just going to copy all that. And then paste her right here. Oops, I copied the bass. All right, let's copy all of that and then paste her right here. What inspired this, Daisy? What a question. I like this song. That's what inspired it. Actually, to be honest, I did remake this song a long time ago. And I wonder how it sounds compared to today. So let's listen to it. Was it Wiley? I think, yeah, MM2 Wiley. Pretty sure I saved that already. Let's just save it anyways. Impulse tracker. It's the tracker of the impulse. All right, so this was the version I made. Oh my God, I can't remember. I didn't even put any notes in it. 1996 I did this. Maybe? I don't know. Let's listen. Okay, so I took liberties on this one, I can already tell. What's up, Antonia? Jonathan, there's double kicks out there. I think you can use left and right kicks. Even then, I guess it's pretty fast, but I've heard some double kicks in rock songs that can put this one to shame. Dennis, you didn't know that I made Super NES Sonic songs? Dude. First of all, let me show you this. And then 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 this. What's up, Jayden? Did I say that right? Jayden Justice? And then this. Although I'm kind of upset with this one because I have some wrong notes in there and I want to fix them. How did I make them? Well, I'm glad you didn't ask. Well, you may have asked, I don't know. But I did this. I made them in Impulse Tracker. So if you want, Denizen, you can also check out the IT files. They sound weird in Impulse Tracker because all the noise is tones, but they get translated into noise on the Super Nintendo SPC output. And then this bad boy. And then this. So this is what it sounds like on Impulse Tracker. Kind of sounds weird, but if you listen to it on the actual Super Nintendo version, you can hear the noise translate over. Yeah, it's kind of a Mania Genesis remix on a Super Nintendo. It's kind of funny. I'd say there's some Mega Man influence in some Sonic songs for sure. Absolutely. I like this one. So it's kind of funny, the Impulse Tracker version sounds like a Genesis slightly. I mean, the Genesis is going to sound higher fidelity for sure. Battery Zone for sure. But I really like how it sounds on the Super Nintendo. Well, Daisy, you can use my Impulse Tracker file if you want. The SPCs I make can translate to MIDI if you use SPC to MIDI. It just doesn't work very well. But you can use this. Where is it? I'm still mad that I made mistakes in the notation on this. This doesn't translate very well because I designed it for Super Nintendo. So it sounds quiet. But the Super Nintendo version sounds much better. It's because I got some commands that turn into filter cutoff in Impulse Tracker. But when you translate those commands to SPC, it does this. It turns it into pulse width modulation. That. You can't do that on the YM2612. Yeah, I had to do this song justice. A lot of people who remake this song like mess up the bass. I had to make sure the bass was done right. Whoops. Tempo kind of screwed up. Anyways, maybe I'll get back to work. Death Egg Zone, I don't think I did that. But I did this one. And I did this one. I hate Sonic 4's music so much. Hate it. I hate it. And I did not do this one, but I fixed it. This one was made by Commodore Coolor. But he was using samples for the noise. So I turned it into real-time noise and added a bit of echo. I did do this one though. And this one. 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 Okay, back to work, sorry. Yeah, you know what I should have done with it? Actually, nobody would have liked it, but if I use the original, like, test versions of the songs as basis for them, that would have been cool and interesting. Let's save this so I don't lose it. Let's look at 47 in the editor. Whoa, did you hear that? Why did they pan to the left there? I think that was a mistake. They probably just didn't notice it. All right, let's listen to the whole mix here for a sec. Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to do the kicks in a minute. I want to do the snares now. Let's duplicate this track. I don't need any notation in it, and we'll call you snare. Now, I do want to edit the sample or the sounds. We're going to pitch it down by, I don't know, by a semitone. Let's get some snares in there. Get rid of the effects because I want it dry. Don't need no fix. How snare me? How snare you? Snare, snare, snare. Okay, I want to check the volumes out to make sure I'm not going to get louder than where I am. But it does look like I get louder than where I am, so I'm going to maybe just make them around here. Dun, dun, dun. I don't think that's right. Yeah, Daisy, did you ever play Chrono Trigger? You will be fired if you have not. Oh, my network's already messing up. My pitch is off. Let's fix the pitch. One more down. You're fired. I like that. It pans from left to right. Do 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 do. Fucking love it. Sound device. Testing, testing. I think I'm back, but I lost my sound device. I don't have a working mouse. Hang on a sec. Lovely. Why don't I do this live on stream? I should have bought an Ethernet cable. Almost done. I don't even know if I'm streaming right now. I gotta use an old Dell mouse because my wireless mouse is probably causing Wi-Fi. And I was using a Bluetooth mouse, which was probably also contributing to that Wi-Fi. Is what it is. Let us connect this mouse, this USB controller, and pew! Click, click, click. At least I got a working mouse now. But do I have audio? That's the next step. Looks like I do. Okay, now, am I streaming? That's the next question. It does not appear that I am streaming. Oh, it does appear that I am streaming. Okay, so let's... There you are. Okay, I see your chat. Now I just gotta get your URL again so I can talk to you. Whoops, I just closed it. Let's do this again. We're doing this live, by the way. Doing it live. Test, test, test. Can you hear me? Tell me if I'm live. I have to update the copy. So just to warn y'all, you might want to just jump right to the end of the timeline because you're probably buffered. Test, test, test. I'm trying to reinitialize the chat on screen. There we go. We got chat. All right. It looks like my network is nice and, strong. I gotta get an Ethernet cable. This is unacceptable. I apologize, everybody. Wouldn't be surprised if you ditched me, but it's all good. You're rehired. Whoa, 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 whoa. What did you do there? Oh, maybe I'll turn my camera back on. There we go. I'm gonna move it down just a little so I don't have to look up all the time. There we go. Whoa, I almost fell on my butt. That would have been funny. Almost caught that on live stream. Okay. So this should go tit tit. So it's snare, small snares, big snare, small snare, big snare. My camera turned off. Oh, because I hit the space bar. Oh my God, I'm doing good today. I hit the space bar and OBS was in view. Can you imagine if I accidentally hit stop stream instead? That would have been funny. Whoa. I hear you. What do you mean on Earth? Who's on Earth? Okay, let's do this. There we go. Lavos? What do you mean? Did you all hear a sound or something? I feel like that's not right. This would work a lot better if I had the snares playing at the same time. That's what I'm going to do. Hang on a sec. Insert audio track. File imports audio. Where did I put it? iMusic work. BGM. Mega Man, the Power Fighters. I think it was 5, wasn't it? Yeah, this is 5. Let's import 5. It'd be nice if I can. I'm sure there's a tool out there that does it, but I'd love to map snare hits and stuff like that to like MIDI notes. But that's the lazy way of doing it. That's the cheating way. It's even more cheating than, you know. So this is cool. So I can just, because they're timed, they should be at the same time as my MIDI notes. So let's just double check. We're checking these two to see if they match. Zip direct. They're slightly off time. So what if, can I use elastic on this? Let's see. Region effects? No. There we are. Clip notes. Snap offset 0. Start audio snap. That's what I want. Enable. Follow project tempo. Save. Work. Nope. Average tempo is 94. I want 187, yo. This tells me my tempo's a little bit too slow, but can I change that? 187. I don't know how to use this thing at all. Follow options. Let's go beat. There should be an option for quantizing. think it might be here. No. Right click? No. Right click? I don't know how this fucking thing works. As long as it's close. Drum replacer. No. No. I can't see. There used to be a way where you can quantize. Oh, I just had to click on it. There it is, quantize. And that's not doing it. Let's go undo that. Okay. Whoa. Is that double hit right there? Yes. Okay, let's shut this audio snap off. Well, it won't let me. Isn't that nice? What's up, Cloud? How many of these samples? I know what the samples are, if that's what you're asking, Dave. Daisy, sorry. This is not Flame Mammoth stage. This is Wiley's stage. Okay, I have to delete this clip. Because I broke it. Broke it real good. It's broken. Okay, so it's just did it. So like it goes did it. Did it. Okay. What's up, Davy Cherry? Actually, that's kind of a cool name. Yo, do Thunder Force 4 in that style. That would actually be really cool. This is actually Mega Man the Power Battle, or sorry, the Power Fighters. It's mistakenly written as the Power Battle in this the spreadsheet here, but it's actually the Power Fighters. Oh my god, this blinds me. Okay, we got some groove going at least. So let's get some guitar. Some guitar. Yeah, I said in the beginning of the stream I lied about Mega Man X. I should probably update it. Not now, though. There's no way I'm going to finish this song tonight anyway, so I'll probably end up finishing it tomorrow. All right. Gits. Where's my git? So you can hear echoes in both the left and the right speakers. So I'm going to do the left speaker first. So the way we're going to do this, where are you? Dun, 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 dun. Let's do the notes first and then we'll do the echoes. Ugh. So you can hear there's a little bit of fade out there. So we're going to cut it at the 30-second, maybe make it a dotted note. Oops, if I get back to the 16th. That's not right. Oh. Okay, let's fix that note though first. Because it's wrong and it sucks. I'm gonna delete all those notes, those other samples that are not needed. Ooh, that's wrong. Okay, echo time. That's not gonna work until I do this. Actually, if I want it to be consistent, Let me show you what I'm gonna do here. Okay, so we'll go to the second one, second one, second one, second one. Let's move her down to here. Third one, third one, third one, third one, third one. We'll move you down to here. That way they're all consistent. Good. Let's fix the panning because that one is in the left speaker. But I also want to make a MIDI track for it because I know there's more than one guitar note. So let's move you up to here. Have you heard Zero's intro stage BGM from X5 Beta? That version rocks even more than the final version, but it's still good. I've never actually heard of any of X5's music. I like X3's Zero's intro music. You know, the one that goes Actually, if you listen to it, it sounds like a lot of the same sounds are in this song. Like almost all of the same sounds are in this song. This song would actually work very well with these samples. Maybe I'll do it after. X1 uses its own set of samples. X2 and 3 use similar samples to themselves. It uses very similar sounds to X1. They're just differently looped. Actually, I would say they were sampled the same way, but they're not all the same sounds or the same synthesizer. Although X1 does have the same guitar, it's just shorter looped. Yeah, so X2 and X3 samples are pretty much the exact same. They're just handled differently. So like in X2, you can hear the reverb. You can see there's a bunch of reverb used. Especially there. But X3's music has, for some reason, every channel has reverb off except channel 8. And guess what's in channel 8? An echo. See, it probably would have been better if they just didn't use echo anywhere and had that extra memory to put in some bigger samples. Like, yeah. Most of these sounds are from the S50, the LCD one, as well as the U110 for the MMX ones, Mega Man X. But for Mega Man the Power Fighters, a lot of the sounds, even though they're the same style, are actually from the JV 1080. Like if we look at the spreadsheet here, most of them are JV 1080. What is the spit organ? I'll have to look at that later. I got my Korg 01W here, but I don't want to turn it on right now. I wouldn't be surprised if some stuff came from data file 1. Like that brass sound is from data file 1. Absolutely. In fact, I'm going to be using it later in this song. Yeah, the PlayStation 1 slash Saturn slash PC, it's got a different vibe to it. I like the Super Nintendo vibe personally, but I'm always going to be biased that way. Ooh, there's some portamento in there. Look at the way that fades. You can tell that's a low resolution volume fade. Even right here, you can see it right there. I guess if this is an arcade game, you don't have to worry about high resolution stuff. Okay. Hope you guys are all good with me doing this for the long haul. This is going to take a long time. Okay, we're not going to do that low resolution sound. Let's change the fade on that a bit. I got the wrong view up. These are going to be dotted notes. These are going to be shorter notes. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that didn't work. Why didn't I copy the top one? What the hell? It's going too fast. Let's change that to, I don't know, 10. Oh, I gotta go slower, so maybe 40. Too slow. 30. What do you do for work, Denizen, if you don't mind my asking? Da-na-na-na. You work at Amazon. Hook me up, yo. Amazing how much cleaner this sample sounds compared to the game. Da, 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 da. I'm going to cut the notes short a bit. You. Good. How about there? That sounds good. Ooh. Oh, look at that. That's a different kind of volume change. Daisy, you got to tell us a story about that one. Okay, at first I thought these were note offs, but they're not. You know what that means, my friends? That means we got to go over them. Does that mean my left speaker is not the lead part of that song? No, it is. Oh, I didn't want to have to do this. I got to make a volume track for it, or volume changes. I will learn how to speak someday, but today isn't that day. No, it's not. 11. What's your story? You can't tell us that you've been fired, rehired, and promoted in one day without telling us how and what happened. That's silly. In the best way, of course, but still. I'm going to set this up to be 11. And let's max it out. Yeah, Daisy, give us the deets. One, two, three. Fading at 3. One, two, see, it's kind of a variable fade, so I can't do that. I can, it's just too hard. So I'm just going to do it like that. One, two, on 2. What's up, Fresh? How's it going tonight? I hear a portamento there. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's there. Make that 128. We'll go like this. Why aren't you missing it? Oh, it's glitching out. That's nice. It's not like Cakewalk to ever glitch out. What the hell? Have you guys ever known Cakewalk to glitch out? Yeah, portamento and slides are notes. I don't know what they're called in music, but yeah, that's when the notes are bending at the beginning. There's one there too. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. One, two. One, two, three, four. One, two. Cakewalk never glitches out. What? Oh. Why are you in the right speaker now? Oh my god. And then listen to that. That's a nice long glitch. Okay. So I'm gonna bounce this. I'm going to call you git one or od git one. We're gonna duplicate you. We're gonna make you unique. Copy the events over. I'm gonna make you channel 2. I'm gonna save this. We'll call it MM2 Wiley. And then we'll reload it. And now we can do the echo. This is going to be all the way to the right. I believe it's... I'm not exactly sure how far it echoes. So I'm doing this right now because it sounds like they're swapping channels. What about channel 3? How do I don't think I can. Oh, you have to click somewhere before it'll work. Okay, I think it's like a dotted note or a triplet delay. Let's see what happens when we drag it to a dotted note, a dotted 16th. Too much. What about a triplet? Triplet might do it. No, too little. That's a 16th. It is a dotted. Let's do a dotted. Did I not do it right? I didn't do it right. How about a dotted 32? I'm changing the wrong one, aren't I? Let's try this again. 16 dotted. No, still not working. All right, let's do it the hard way. That might do it. Probably tomorrow. Tomorrow's Family Day in Ontario. In most of Canada. So I might stream in the morning. Okay, we're going to do this part in the right channel and then do the same thing in the opposite one that I did earlier. So it's on track 3. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. So we got chords going on. Okay, I have to find the other notes. Don't need brass right now. Ooh, what's that? Okay, so those are the echoes. Okay, we got echoes on that too. Can you guys give me 1 sec? I'm gonna play this song, but I'm thirsty, so I'm gonna go grab some water. I better actually save this. Okay, I'm just gonna play the whole song. I'll be right back. Gonna grab some water. Water in my wine glass. Water in the wine glass. I think it's just water, right? I know, Daisy. Whoever invented water is a god. Get it? I kind of binge ate tonight too, you guys. I ate something extremely bad for me at lunch. And I had pasta from Domino's. Worst friggin' pasta I've ever had. Pasta's almost as bad as Pizza Hut's. As an Italian, I don't accept, but it was quick and easy, not cheap at all. Yeah. Ugh, and the water is also not making me feel good right now. A little bit bloated. Excuse me, that's probably just the gas. What did I eat? I don't want to know. The most heart-cloggingly badness a Canadian could ever eat. A brisket poutine. And then really bad pasta with the cookies from Domino's while I was watching SNL 50. It was pretty fun at the time. Now I'm kind of paying for it. Eventually my body's just going to be like, look, dude, we can't do this forever. Eventually I'm going to listen to it. Okay, let's go to the second track and do this part here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's do that. That's at 48.4. Right here. I gotta get back to 16th notes. How come I ain't got no notes? Because I ain't got no volume, that's why. All right, let's get these notes going. Dun, 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 dun. I love water. What do I think of the soundtrack of Mega Man and Bass? It has a couple good songs in it. I'm not a huge fan of the Mega Man 7 music or the Mega Man bass music. Mega Man 8's music I didn't like at all. Let's just say Mega Man's music, in my opinion, peaked at 2, 3, and 4. Mega Man 9 and 10. 10's music I didn't like at first. It warmed up to me. 9's music I liked a lot. And it tried to sound like the original, but there were cases where it didn't. There were cases it cheated like a lot. Yeah, Mega Man 7's intro music is the only good. Well, maybe the title music too, and maybe some of the Wily channels, Wily stages. Mega Man 1's music isn't the best in my opinion either. Sorry, Daisy. That's just how I feel though. No, I'm not a huge fan of Mega Man 8's. Sorry, Denizen. It'd be interesting if Mega Man and Bass's music was done like 8's, so that it would match the art style. Because the art styles were the same. Go to 30-second notes. This part's going to be weird. How many fade out notes are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, this is going to be fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. Let's fade it out like this. No, I did that wrong. These notes need to be moved over here. Dun, 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 dun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then just 6 just keeps playing. Who goes? 1, 1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I think I got one thing. Sorry. You guys were asking questions and I wasn't answering. I'm sorry. It's okay, Mamat. Sorry, that's just how I feel about Mega Man 8's music. You need to listen to X8. In my opinion, nothing exists past X3, but that's just me. Are either of you familiar with Ahem Mighty Number 9? I was in the crowd when Mighty Number 9 was announced with Keiji Inafune. And my bud Randy at the time invited me to, where was it? It was PAX. Yeah, PAX West. I got my Mighty Number 9 t-shirt, which I promptly destroyed and it's now gone. I don't know if it'd be worth anything today anyways. You know how in Cakewalk when you press space to pause, the little bar goes back to the spot you selected? I somehow accidentally turned that off. Now it just stops wherever. I forgot how to fix that. Direct, yes, I do have a sustain on this because Capcom musicians love to do that. They love to have release on notes, but because there's only one note that can play per channel, they love to have it sustain in 2 other notes, and that's how they do their fade outs sometimes. In other times like this, it looks like they're actually manually fading things out. I'm pretty sure Capcom's music program was probably tracker based or MML based because you could see how different the volume changes are. We were scammed together. I wasn't a backer, I was just there for it. When he announced what's it called? Kickstarter, yeah. I don't think we were scammed. The game actually came out, right? I thought it was cool, but I still never played it. I don't like the idea of having to like, I don't know how to put it, suck the enemies out. I don't know. I can't remember. I just remember being all like, hey, this is kind of like Mega Man, but it's not really Mega Man and it's not that fun looking. But yeah, the Kickstarter was successful. Are you saying that you were scammed because you didn't like the game or something? I'm just genuinely curious. Okay, we're gonna bounce that. We're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna split that off. Copy. Whoops. No, don't do that. Copy that. And then we're going to do this. And now we need another MIDI track where we're going to be putting OD guitar. We'll call you OD guitar L. And then OD guitar R. I'm going to call you OD guitar M. For middle. And now we're just going to copy the notes here. Down to here. I'm going to solo you. Get rid of you, change you to 3. I'm gonna save in case I lose anything. I'm gonna load up the third instrument. Yeah, dash through the enemies to kill them. That's the gameplay element I didn't like. I don't even know the music for it. Okay, so we're going to go to, I think it was track 3, wasn't it? You can hear that's detuned a little. Okay, that's not really middle. It's kind of a little bit to the right. If you look at this, I'd say it's like 75% right. Not even 75. 75 is there, so that's more like 60% right. So let's change this to, I don't know. 60% is still too much. Let's go 40%. And am I going to get lucky if I just change this down? Will I get lucky? Nope, but it's close. I thought there was a portamento there, but there isn't. Okay, that's good. Yeah, there's people who think they were scammed because of Infinity. Infinity's still being worked on. I admit it's taking forever, and I'm kind of not happy about that. But we're getting like majorly close to finishing that too. And then once that's done, we get to work on the Switch and the Steam and all the other versions, which I think will be easier. I forgot one major thing. Save that. Let's change something here. That's what I want to do. I have a fade out I'm missing. So I need to copy this, copy that. Who was the guest composer for Infinity? Yuzo Koshiro. Wait, I did copy all that. No, I did not. Yes, Mr. Koshiro wrote the music. The guest music, I should say. For Infinity. Yes, it has. We live streamed the making of it, and then I just kind of, what was it? I kind of made it a little bit better. But it should be on the Infinity, not the Infinity, what is it? Let's look it up. It should be on the retro modding site. Not retro modding, Incubate. Yeah, it's right there. So if you want to watch a 4 to 5 hour stream of me remaking his music, that's the one to watch. It was 2 years ago, and I didn't have facial hair then. Remaking. Ew, look at that guy. Yuzo Koshiro's song today. Ooh, look at that guy. Get rid of him. Bye. I literally just closed it. Just one sec. Remaking Yuzo Koshiro's song today. Bye. Who was that guy? Me. Oh god, it's so bright. It hurts my eyeballs. Oh, see, I copied that to the clipboard and now I lost my volume fade. Can I get it back? I'll just copy it again. Cool. Okay, these guitars are done. Yeah, I need a better white like that. Ah, god. Ah! Need better white balance. Or turn the brightness down for my monitor. I'm gonna have to fix the kick drums here. I didn't finish them. All right. There's sounds like a little bit of rhythm issues there, but I'll fix that later. Let us call you. I'm gonna do the JV 1080 for this one as well. Blah 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 blah. Replace it with the JV 1080. JV 1080 vibes. D. No. B. It was B. No. A. Warm vibes. Where are the vibes playing at? Triplets. Oh, that sounds weird. Sounds like there's notes missing. Interesting. You think I got the right sound? I think it's the right one. Something broke. There we go. UN Squadron? I wouldn't be surprised if the sound was used for the Q sound. Is that the one that goes? Okay. It's probably a very bad representation, but you know what I mean. 1, 2, 3. That's a vibraphone. My rhythm is all off. Focusing on this part very quickly. Sorry, guys. I can just copy that first part. Just doing the fast notes here. I just got to focus on these notes for a sec. Did I get the right notes for that fast part? Let's hear it. I can make Capcom sound effects. I think these notes are probably the same. They sound the same. $17.03. Okay, let's duplicate this track. Oh crap. I'm gonna have to do it twice, aren't I? Can't do that. Unless I could use an echo. Now I think those are just like the guitars and that they're dotted notes. You know what I can do? Let's copy this. Not copy, but let's get rid of this. Do this. Let's output it to an auxiliary track. Auxiliary track. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to pan this to the left. Oh, I can't do that. That gets rid of this built-in stereo effect. So let's pan that left. Okay, that's good. And then what we'll do is send this to a stereo bus. Why do I have all these extra tracks? I don't need all these tracks. Deleted. Deleted. Where's my delete? Delete 2 buses. Thank you. I'll call you Vibes Echo. And we will go to the vibes. I can't see anything. Already sending out. We'll do that to the right. We'll make sure that's 0. Vibes. Let's throw a delay on there. 16th dotted. Feedback is 1. What am I doing? What am I doing? That should reverse the pan. Did not reverse the pan. No spread. I have to loop this section for a second. Maybe it's a dotted eighth. Oh, I'm a dink. It's because I'm only coming out of the right, so let's center that. There we go. No, I don't want to use a preset. Cancel. There we go. My Google phone is telling me that the song that it's hearing is called Risada Chuck 01 Pray. My notes are all wrong there. Let's look that up. Risada Chuck 01 Pray. It's probably going to get me demonetized or whatever. Well, joke's on them. I'm already demonetized. Chuck. Risada Chuck. I bet you it's... Oh, yeah. It looks like it's ripping off Mega Man. Not even close. Not even close. I don't know how it found that. It's probably hearing distortion in my headphones, so it's like, oh, well, I'll just throw any distortion in there. Makes sense. Yeah, I noticed my notation around the end is all wrong. Oh, of course. Whatever it was, it didn't look or sound very good, so I just needed to shut it off before I got copyright claimed over something that sounded terrible. This is gonna take a long time. Yes, it is. I'd say it's 1/3 of the way done, Daisy. I don't know if it's sounding good yet. There's some issues I'm hearing for sure. Let's import a sound that I know I'm gonna need. Sample banks, where are you? Data file, where are you? Right there. Excuse me. Not the right sound. Nope. 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 Not sure. It's my brass. Not these ones. Where's my brass? What's up, Black Sun? These are probably Roland 80 SC88 sounds. This is close, but I'm not sure if it's the right sound. So to answer your question, Black Sun, if detuning makes every compressed retro instrument sound more surround, then shouldn't finding the matching sound be more easy? Why don't you just detune every instrument? Not all of them are detuned. Not all of them are detuned. And sometimes actually, when you detune sounds, they actually cause phasing, like a chorusy sound, and that makes it actually sound a little bit harder to identify, because phasing will create harmonics and such that will kind of sorry about that, it's getting late, go against the whole sound of this sample, if that makes sense. It's better to find the dry sound and then insert the effect into there. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. One. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Hmm. 32. Da-da. Da-da. Okay, I got it. What time do you think I should stream, Denizen? We change that. I don't think that's the right sound, by the way. Da, 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 da. One, two, three, four, five, six. I'm probably gonna stream in the morning, to be honest, because I'm usually in bed by now. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yeah, if I stream, it's probably gonna be morning Pacific time, so around 9ish. Let's hear then the context of the mix. Not liking that sound. To answer your question, Black Sun, I actually did those in my own. Did I do Water Maiden? I don't know what song that is. Cloud Smiles I did on my own because I'm like, hey, that sounds like a song that could have sounded like it did on the PlayStation. So I demaked that in Final Fantasy VII style. And the only reason I made a Final Fantasy VI version of it was because it fit. Okay, I don't think 7 is the right sound. Sample banks. Which Mega Man X songs were you talking about, Black Sun? I think someone wanted me to make the password theme. That's still on the agenda. I don't think that's the right sound either. Actually, this might be the same sound. I just need to edit it a bit. That's why it's not starting at the beginning of the sound. Let's fix that really quick. There we go. Now it should actually start on the note. I don't know if it was actually Daisy who suggested it, though. I think somebody else did. Let's cut that note short. Very short. And then we'll give it a longer release. Make the voices 1, release about 150. Maybe 250. I think that's it. We'll use this for now and then we'll mess around with it later. Insert MIDI track. Channel 1. Contact all the way to the left. That does sound like the U110 one, doesn't it? Direct was saying it sounds like an SC88. Well, let's check the U220. Okay, you know what? That sounds like it. Get rid of you. Bye. Let's insert. Oh, down, down, down. U220, where are you? That's a sound font, isn't it? Yeah. So U220. Right here. Brass section. Gotta double click it, don't I? All right. And the velocity up. save this as instrument. I have a strange suspicion. Let's load it. This one is also going to be channel 1. We are going to include a performance plugin that will transform it to an octave higher. So, or transpose it, not transform it. Octave higher. Let's hear how that sounds. What's your request? That's a 3-octave brass sound, you know that? So let's do it again. This time we're going to go an octave below. It's not the same sound. What's your question about the M1? Okay, let's get rid of these. See, that sound is a different one. I can't play these. So I don't have an M1 Denizen, but are you talking about the plugin? Because in the plugin, oh wow, that's got a major delay. You just go to prog and then go to browser and then choose your sound. So if you have a sound that has multiple instruments, let's say this one, for example, you'll see oscillator mode is set to double. You have sound 1 under multi-sound 2. And if you want to isolate one, just turn the volume off. God's Choir. What, you can't search with this plugin, unfortunately, but There it is. This one. It's only got one sound playing. It's got some effects, so let's shut those off. Got a lot of release on it too, so let's shut that off. A lot of decay, so let's shut that off. A lot of attack, so let's shut that off. Sounds like there's a pitch envelope in there. Where's my pitch envelope? How do I shut the pitch envelope off? Right here. VDF, cut off, turn it all the way up. Velocity sensitivity, resonance 99, VDF. Shut that off. Key sync intensity, frequency. How do I shut off the pitch envelope? Probably right in front of my face. Disable, no, don't need key sync intensity, center key, amplitude, velocity sensitivity. There it is. No pitch. No, pitch is still happening. There we go. No more pitch. Just dry sample. Ready to be sampled for a Super Nintendo sound. And you're welcome. It was just something hard because the plugin's hard to read sometimes, so I don't blame you for not knowing. Sample banks. Where's my sample banks? Y'all, I might be cutting this pretty soon. I'm getting tired. It's my sample banks. Oh. This is why I hate this file tree. It's hard to find anything in it. Okay, data file, brass. Let's try 1. Nope. Brass 2. Nope. Brass 3. You almost screamed at work, Denizen? I gotta turn the velocity sensitivity back up. So start it right at the sound again. There we go. Right here. Paste. Oops, wrong track. Paste. Nope. Right here. Nope. Gotta be right here. Right here? No. Right here? No. Right here. No. Right here? No. Okay, we'll call you brass left. It's weird how this song does that. There's a lot of stereo. And not just stereo, like hard panning. Okay, I don't know which tracks are which, so let's try it. You're not flooding anybody. It's funny, not fun, but fun that you were excited so much. That should be relatively easy. So let's save brass 7 and reload brass 7. And we will duplicate the track with the events. Call you brass left mid, I don't know. Change it to channel 2. And let's transpose. I'll have to do that later. Why do some instruments come with its own default keynote? Why not different instruments, same note on default? It all depends on whatever note is playing when it's recorded. It's the only way to tune the note. Some instruments and some samples are recorded at different notation, and then you have to basically tune it so that it plays in the instrument correctly. Because right now, I think they're tuned to C. But if I change that tuning, or if it's not tuned to C and I try a different instrument, so let me save this, for example, and then I replace this with, I don't know, the brass from Mega Man X2, for example. Oh, this one. So if I play that and it's not tuned correctly, then the notation is going to be in the wrong key. It's kind of a prelude, not a prelude, but like a preview of what it's going to sound like with Mega Man X2's samples. Whoa, did you hear that? Where are you playing from? Oh my god. And what is playing here? Oh my god, it's bouncing back and forth between panning. You hear the swelling there? I might save that part till tomorrow, or for tomorrow. Oh, brass is kind of going nuts here, isn't it? Let's listen to the brass part for a second. You hear how it's switched between the two different brass samples? I feel like this is a mistake on the composer's part. Because if you listen to these two notes, these two notes, two different samples. Oh, it's going to be a pain in the ass tomorrow. I can't wait. Yeah, there's some swelling like a crescendo in the brass. Right here, you can hear how it gets louder. I'll see if I can zoom in. Yeah, see, it's getting louder. So when I do this part, it's got to be the lower notes. Like a lower volume notes, and then it's going to have to swell upward. Which means these brass channels are going to have to use a... Oh. I wonder if it does that throughout the whole thing, though. If it does, then I can probably just configure the instrument to do it. Kinda does it. But it doesn't do it here. See? If it did, these wouldn't be the same volume. Do you know what that means, friends? That means it's not done in the instrument. That means I gotta do it manually. Okay, so if the instrument doesn't do it, I'll have to do it by channel. It means when I do the channel, can't have the volume being at maximum. Not the volume, the expression. Because the expression needs to swell upward. Figure it out tomorrow, but I have an idea of what I'm going to do there. So if I change the volume, not the volume, the expression to like 75%, I can swell up to 100% each time manually. At that part anyways, not at the later. It's doable. So it's funny because like if you listen to my original from way back in the day, like back in the 90s when I did this back in the 90s. Wrong pitch. Wrong notes. Wrong notes everywhere. iPad. It's cringy listening to the stuff I made 30 years ago. Oh, I can hear all the mistakes in this one. It's just my musical style, and I've evolved since then, you know? Just like this original. Back before I knew how the music system worked, and then I made this. No, not that. No, this was the original. Oh god, it hurts so much. Ugh. And then I remade it. Here. Years ago. So much better. No. No. What was I gonna show y'all? Oh. Conker's Bad Fur Day. Me playing with resonant filters and impulse tracker. I don't think this turned out too bad, to be honest. Yeah, I forgot who asked. I think that was David who asked me to do Final Fantasy X in FF6 style. I still don't like that song. So you can see the resonant filters going up. I just don't like the musical style. And when that same composer made Final Fantasy IV The After Years, was totally very, very, very much not underwhelmed by it. Was very disappointed by that soundtrack. Not a fan of that composer whatsoever. It just sounds like that composer like plays random chords. Whoa, what happened there? The reason why I made this song Denizen was because like the N64 actually plays this in real time too. It was really impressive. Like it's even got the reverb and everything playing in real time. I managed to record some of the sounds because one of the emulators messed up all the effects, so it allowed me to grab some of the samples. But like even resonant filters back in the day in Impulse Tracker still required MMX drivers. You couldn't use it on regular Impulse Tracker. You had to have a special CPU to play it back properly. Here's my favorite part of the song. Note dots. Everybody loves note dots. I just like how the filter cutoff is slowly raising the pitch. Or raising the cutoff, I should say. Jeffrey Lim made Impulse Tracker 3, but he never released it. Basically, what you see in Open Mod Plug Tracker right now is what it would have been. Anyways, yeah, I'm not a fan of this song, Daisy. Anyways, Cloud Calling, no. I'm not saying Open Mod Plug Tracker finished Impulse Tracker 3. I'm saying that whatever Impulse Tracker 3 wanted to be, Mod Plug Tracker basically became. Jeffrey Lim focused his attention elsewhere. And I think he focused on like, I don't know, he was a software engineer. He was focusing on compression algorithms or something. What else should we play before we go to bed? That does not work. So I was learning, not really learning, but I was parallel parking one day. And when I was parallel parking, I was listening to the Sonic album. And this song came on. And it was scary. Yeah, it kind of gave me a little bit of anxiety. I think it's cool that Jeffrey Lim included a hidden Easter egg that nobody ever knew about until he told everybody back in 2015-ish. There's a certain key combination that you can push to find out what people actually like spent. Like if you're making an Impulse Tracker song, it actually recorded the session times per time every time you edited that song. So if somebody said this song took me 15 hours to make, he could prove you wrong if he so wanted to. In fact, Impulse Tracker Jeffrey Lim blog. See if we can find that. See, this is his blog. You want to know anything about it? It's right here. Here it is. So like you could push a button combination and it'll tell you when you started editing, when you stopped editing, and how long it took. I think he told you how to do it. Hang on a sec. Here it is. There used to be a lot of composers online that would claim I wrote this module in 10 minutes. At some stage in its life, I decided I would save session information inside the module itself to see how true these claims were. Surprised nobody found that. I could press left shift, left alt control, sorry, right alt, right control, and pause, and it would take me to a timer screen. Then another key press of right alt, right shift, and tilde would then show each session. After the source code release, I'm sure someone will remap this to something easier to press. This is Schism Tracker, not Impulse Tracker, despite what it says at the top. So this won't have it. Like if I shut off the Impulse Tracker, I broke it. Anyways. Yeah. Anyway, if I ran a virtual machine and ran my paid version of Impulse Tracker, then I would have actually been able to see if I can do it. Song cover speed runs. Yeah, no thanks. I get enough anxiety just by existing. Sonic. I grew up on 2. So 2 is always going to be my favorite. So it's impossible to actually like take or modify FM instruments on a Super Nintendo unless you're actually using pitch modulation. So for me to do that sound effect, you actually have to mix channels. And how I did that was I took the extreme of this sound And then I took the opposite extreme of this sound, is what it turns into in the FM version. Load up MD so you can actually see. And that's how I faded between it through volume. It's not exactly the same sound, but it's close. And when I remade these songs, I tried to follow the same channel structure. So channel 1 being the bass. And it's hard to do those. It's hard to do those without it messing up when you're playing different notes and different pitches, because you're recording a filter sweep, and that's not really a filter sweep, it's more like a modulation. But if you're recording a certain timbre and then changing the pitch, it kind of changes the speed of the timbre change. Yeah. And I tried to make the drums as clean as possible. Whereas in the MD version, you can hear how jittery it is. And in mine, it's clean. But nowadays, now that we know where those samples comes from, I should probably redo all this using the original samples. Restore Sonic next. No, thank you. There are people who have actually restored Sonic. Like this one was a hard one to make. I actually did this one live on stream. And of course, we got the final boss. Still mad about that. I already hear the note. This should be F sharp. That should be an F. They made the first level of Sonic 1 on Super Nintendo. The Super Nintendo homebrew is not as robust as the Genesis one is. Whoa. Notice how I got the notes right here? But I didn't get them right here. Okay, now that that's fixed, I don't have SM convert here. Is it SM? I don't think it's SM convert. It is SM convert. Copy smconv2.exe // gen boss completed sources. Gen boss completed sources. Final boss.it. smconv2. Which driver was it? It was pitchmod. smconv2 dash driver. What's it called? Pitchmod. And the file name was finalboss.it. See if I can reconvert this song. Looks like it did it. Let's try it. All right. The first the first fixed song from this album. And it doesn't work. Dead. No luck. Try that again with the first version of SM Convert. Did it work now? Yep. Hooray, it's fixed, you guys! Ooh, that kind of messed up. This should be on the replay direct for sure. Uh-oh. Do you hear it, Daisy? It's missing the pitch not the pitch modulation. It's missing the pitch pulse width modulation. Okay, what option do I need if I want to have the pitch modulation again? Not the pitch modulation. What's it called? The super with no sound effects. Let's do super no effects. I want my pulse with modulation back. Super no effects. Let's try it again. All right, pulse width. Okay, it didn't mess up the rhythm that time. Pulse width modulation? Yes. See, now it's playing correctly. See, all I gotta, if I want to make this sound like the Genesis, all I gotta do is shut off echo and then shut off interpolation. But that's kind of... kind of oversimplifying it. I can make this one sound better too. I just have to change the DAC. PSG. Good times. I tried to make mine as faithful as possible, but it doesn't sound perfect, which I'm never going to get. I took some creative liberties in my version. Yes, I remade Sonic sound effects. In case you wanted to know what the notation for Sonic's jump sounds or looks like that. This will play on a real Super Nintendo, yes, direct. And yes, SNES does have an SBC player. You have to have an EverDrive or an SD to SNES or something. I played this. I played a few examples of this on a Super Nintendo when I was doing a con over at what is it? Vancouver Retro Gaming Convention. Oh, Expo. Vancouver Retro Gaming Expo. It's a built-in player on the Super Nintendo, yeah. Or on the cartridge, I should say. With the SD to SNES, you need an SD to SNES. It's built right into the OS. Oh, that one sounds odd. Oh, because my speed is off. The only reason this is off is because I got the speed slow. So if I go back to 1, that's drum loops are all timed to the speed of the song. Denizen, if you go looking for the mod versions of these songs, you'll find 2 different versions of the Sonic CD past songs. You'll hear the SPC conversion ones, and then the high-end sample rips versions. Now these ones are super large. What I kind of wish I could do is replace all these samples with their originals and turn this into a restoration. Sorry, what's TF4? Yeah, I think the 3rd channel has a special operator mode. ChipSynthMD does use it. Just forget how to enable it. So if we go to stack, yeah, there it is. Channel 3, we go to fine tune, and then you can modify operator 1, 2, 3, change the different frequencies for it. I go down a bit, go up a bit, which is kind of cool. A lot of this would almost be impossible to play with, but like some players actually, not players, but trackers actually use those extra operators, and you can play notes from them. Oh, Thunder Force 4. Yeah, the YM2612 is pretty cool. I gotta say, I grew up being a Super Nintendo guy. See ya, Daisy. Have a good night. I grew up a Super Nintendo guy, but there's some cool sounds you can make. All right, which Sonic song should we go out on? Because I'm probably gonna call it too. Green Hill Zone. Fun fact, this song uses like 3 PSG channels, so I ran out of channels. So I had to mix the noise in with the drums. So this is one of the only songs in impulse tracker format that would actually have the noise in it. If you go to look at the snares. So I basically used a Genesis trick on the Super Nintendo. You wouldn't normally do that on the Super Nintendo. I mean, a lot of composers did, but you wouldn't normally because you don't have that much space, memory-wise. You can see the samples switching for all the drums there. It's funny because the original does do that. As soon as I can find it. That's a hard question to answer, Colin. Super Nintendo doesn't use SPC. SPC is just the music format somebody chose to create, or sorry, to log Super Nintendo music to. For the most part, Genesis just uses a VGM format. But I believe you can also, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It can use any file format, but that's not how the music is stored. Just like Super Nintendo, all the sequences and such are all stored in like a custom driver that whoever made the Genesis software development kit would have saved it, and just like Super Nintendo would use its own drivers and such. But yeah, the VGM format is what it normally uses, or most of them use. There could be a different format. Like, for example, I have a VGM version of that that Mega Man song we're working on. I also have a QSF format version of that song too. So VGM is kind of just like logging the music with the samples, playing it back. Where QSF, I guess, emulates a bit of the CPU to play it back as if the game system would play it back. Hard to explain. So there's a GYM format. I'm not sure what would play that back. It's probably another plugin or something. Yeah, you can grab the instruments. Nowadays, we also have tools like ChipSynth MD right here. Where if I want this sound, I would just click this button, and now I have this sound. Okay, that was a lie. Let's change the stack so you can actually hear it. And if you want this sound here, you want this sound, click that. ChipSynth MD is complicated to use sometimes. It's, while it is and can be made to be useful for video game music, it's mostly a synthesizer. So like, it basically takes the full potential of a Genesis, and then you can make things like this. Or this. You can turn it into an actual synthesizer. Or this. Or this. So it's kind of like turning a Genesis into a glorified Yamaha DX7. The stream will stay up. It's always in the live section of my... Like if you go into my channel, you'll see a live section. You can see all the past streams there. Nope, Cloud, it's more time like bedtime. One of the effects turned on, and it's affecting the VGM playback. So like if I want sand, and I want reverb, if I want chorus, ooh, I wonder what an arpeggiator would do. Oh, it's only just for no playback. I didn't know you could do that. YouTube does keep the live stream forever. Arpeggiator will play a bunch of sequence notes, but it has to have a note played. See, it does that. If I change it to hit chords. Or surprise line. Or hold chords. Would probably work better for a C64 or something. I don't think I'd ever use an arpeggiator. All right, guys, gonna call it. Have a good night. Thanks for dropping by. Probably do it in the morning. Maybe 9 a.m., maybe 10 a.m., whenever I decide to wake up. No problem. All right, see you guys. Have a good night.